Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. In the last episode, the excavation has begun. We are finally inside, and we have found flowers, specifically hellebore, aka the flowers that give you hallucinations. I don't think this place is safe. This place probably doesn't have very good ventilation. Now, we did call out to Horace, and we got no response. I want to see...
Chaps? I've been abandoned.
Oh, God. I don't like this. I don't like this. Everyone's in on it. People that I trusted, I'm thinking of Stanley, people that I trusted are clearly in on this. And I mean, they're Lord Panswick's men. They're Lord Panswick's men. And we know from a couple of episodes, he went and gave them, like, specific instructions. Probably, oh, get her to go in alone and then bugger off.
Horace and company have departed, it would seem. I must carry on alone.
Okay, but they left equipment. They left equipment. I was going to suggest going and getting that, but no, apparently Thomasina has decided I have everything I need. Okay.
Fairly standard Bronze Age pottery. Smashed to high heaven, I'm afraid. Not worth making a note of.
Okay, do you want to pick it up?
Fairly standard Bronze Age pottery. Smashed to high heaven, I'm afraid. Not worth making a note of.
Okay, so I am using the I'm using both look and interact just to double check that there's nothing specific.
A burial urn, perhaps, though there's no sign of ashes. An unremarkable find.
I would assume she's probably going to say the same thing as with the pottery, but I have to check.
A burial urn, perhaps, though there's no sign of ashes. An unremarkable find.
Okay. Okay, doesn't this strike you as odd, though? Where have the ashes gone? Where have the ashes gone? Why is this broken? Your father was one of the last people here. He was an antiquarian. He would know not to be smashing up the pottery or the urns. Like, why is this a cut? Why aren't you more suspicious, Thomasina?
Hellebore, without a doubt. A simple hallucinogen, or a gateway to unknown worlds. Something tells me I'm about to find out. Try as I might, these flowers are steadfastly rooted.
Okay, well, we do have a trowel, so do you want to dig them up?
Let's see if I can cut them away. Something has been boarded up here.
Oh, God. Again, this is bad vibes. This is bad juju.
The boards are held down by two large rocks. The rock appears to be holding the boards in place.
Okay, let's move them. Thomasina is well and truly locked in. Let's move them.
Iron stakes have been driven through the boards, holding them firmly in place. I feel uneasy about what might lie beneath, but what choice do I have?
You could go home. You could leave and go home. There is nothing keeping you here. There isn't a guy with a gun saying, do the thing, I'm not going to let you out until you do the thing. You can always walk away. You are making you do this, Thomasina. The only person forcing you through this is yourself.
Iron stakes at each end are keeping the boards in place. I can't remove the stakes with my bare hands. I'll need to pry them out with something.
Okay, Again, we have the trowel. Can you pry with that?
passage. Father, I'm coming.
Oh, dear.
Curses. Am I out of paraffin? Thank goodness.
Oh, and more of those flowers. More of those flowers. Again, I have thoughts. I have thoughts, but I'm not gonna say what they are just yet. God, this is not safe. If there's a cave-in, there is no one here to rescue you. You are just gonna die down here. This is not smart.
My lantern went out for good this time.
I like that little detail. The first time it went out, we could hear her heart beating. She was scared. This time, no heart beating. No heart beating. She's not scared anymore.
I had no choice but to venture forth into the darkness.
No. You do have a choice. You do have a choice. You can turn around and go back the way you came and venture out into the light. It's one straight path. It's one straight path. You will be able to reach the entranceway again. No bother. You can just leave. You have a choice. You've had a choice at every turn. You're just following this one specific path.
With each step, the passage narrowed in every conceivable way, until I was on hand and knee, crawling through thick clumps of vegetation. The odour of that dank soil was somehow unnatural.
Weren't we told that hellebore has a very strong smell? I wonder if she's smelling the soil or the hellebore.
I crawled for an age, until I emerged in a cavern that seemed lit by the very earth itself.
Oh, hello. Hello.
What is this place? It's as solid as it looks. A great stone slab of a door.
Okay, and we have 2 panels.
A thin strip of stone. It's a slightly different colour to the rest of the masonry.
Okay, and this
A
one?
thin strip of stone. It's a slightly different colour to the rest of the masonry.
Okay, can we...
This stone panel seems somewhat loose.
Okay, that one is loose.
This stone panel feels firmly affixed.
Okay, so this one is like on tight. But this panel is loose. Can we, I mean, we have a chisel. I'd say you chisel off a panel.
Perhaps I can chip away at the edge of the stonework here. Well, the chisel broke, but what have we here?
Ooh. Hello.
I should take a closer look. 3 niches have been carved into the stone.
3 round niches. 3 round stones. I feel like the stars are the clue. Yeah, this has 1. That has 3. That has 2. So I think... Oh, you go there. No, excuse me. You go there. And then you go there.
A click?
Oh!
Incredible.
Okay. Hold up, these are, because these have writing on. These have writing on A, B... wait, what am I doing? I have an iPhone. I have a phone right next to me. I can just take a picture. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I love technology. I love technology. There we go. There we go. Okie doke. So, if I just pull up my photos. There we go. Okay. So I would assume we want to, like we're reading a book. A-B-I-A-W-P-A-C-A-Z. So A-B-I-A-W-P-A-C-A-Z.
A clicking sound, but nothing happened.
Ooh. Okay, maybe...
I'm afraid I can't shift it, even a hair's breadth.
Okay. I definitely feel like I'm on the right track here. Wait, these are highlighted. So maybe we actually don't want the AB. Maybe we want it to start and end with these. So it would be I-A-W-P-A-C-A-Z. So let's I-A-W-P-A-C-A-Z. Nothing. Okay, so no, that didn't even have like, oh, a click, but nothing happened. So maybe we shouldn't be reading this like a book. Maybe we should be reading it like a poem. And instead of them being horizontal, they're vertical. So let's try I-A-W-A-B-P-A-C-A-Z.
Oh my. The light. Curses. Goodness me. There's nothing Bronze Age about this. Roman? Ancient Greek? No, this is something else.
Oh, are we talking something older or something stranger? Okay, we have a lot. We have a lot. Okay.
The figure is presenting what looks like a sheaf of wheat.
Oh, it's wheat. It's wheat.
The
Okay.
figure is presenting what looks like a sheaf of wheat. There is a nook hidden within the fist, as if to hold something. No movement there.
Okay. We have a pot.
A simple pot made of clay.
Okay. Lovely. We also have soil.
The tiles are broken here, exposing the soil beneath.
Anything buried?
The soil feels as hard as rock, despite this damp environment.
Okay.
This one has shattered to pieces. This one has shattered to pieces.
And you don't want to pick any of the pieces up. Okay.
These are all empty. These are all empty.
Yeah, I always feel the need to do both an interact and a lock, just in case. Okay, the door.
The way forward? Curses. There is a nook hidden within the fist, as if to hold something. No movement there.
Okay.
The figure is holding a whip. The figure is holding a whip.
Got it.
There's a small hole in the front of the box. A lock, perhaps. Try as I might, it will not open. There's a small hole in the front of the box. A lock, perhaps.
Okay. We don't have any. Well, we have our room key.
The key doesn't fit.
Boo. Okay.
A stream of water is trickling down from the sodden earth above. Ice cold.
And then we have more pots. Again, I'm gonna look at everything.
There's nothing inside these. There's nothing inside these.
I have to check both.
Empty. Empty.
Yeah, okay. And then last one.
A beautifully ornate pot. This is the only one with a lid.
Ooh.
It's sealed tight. There's something rattling round inside.
Okay. Okay, can we... This trowel coming in clutch at the end, can we break it?
Some situations do call for brute force. There's something here, made of wood.
A crank?
It looks like a crank handle. It looks like a crank handle.
Okay, can we... No, excuse me. Can we use the crank with the box?
It fits in the hole. Let's see if I can turn it. My word.
Ooh.
The box is full of seeds. They glow in a most unnatural manner.
Glowing seeds.
The seeds glow in a most unnatural manner.
Here's my thought. We have a door with like hands, and then on either side we have murals of people holding stuff in their hands. You said this dirt was hard. Can we?
I've broken up the soil. It's loose now.
So can we then bury these seeds?
There we are.
And we can... One second. We have a pot, so can we collect some water?
I've collected some water in the pot.
And then...
Am I dreaming?
I don't think you're dreaming, but I think there's a pretty good chance that you might be
I
hallucinating.
can scarcely believe my eyes. The wheat sprouted in a matter of seconds. The wheat is firmly rooted. I can't pull it out.
We have a knife. Okay, and then we give wheat to this arm.
It fits.
Okay. And now we just need... Okay, well, we have roots.
I can't believe it. The roots descended in mere moments. I simply must be hallucinating.
Can we...
These roots are strong and tight.
Again, can we... No, excuse me.
I've removed a portion of the root. I'll keep it.
And then we can...
I'm almost onto something there.
Okay. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to make a whip.
The figure is holding a whip.
Do we have... I mean, can we combine the root with the crank? No. Oh!
It's a little crude, but I believe I've fashioned a whip.
Aha!
fits.
And now we go through the creepy doorway. Okay. Again, we have a lot of stuff. God, the music here. The music, I'm genuinely quite creeped out. So we have 1, 2. Let's see, how many places can we go? 3. Oh!
Ah!
Hello?
What in God's name? I shan't go near it.
Okay, so we have another exit, but it's being protected by a goat. Okay. Alright, I love Thomasina's expression there, just the fear. This is, we haven't seen her move like this. This is something unique. Oh. Okay.
It looks like an object could be placed here.
It's a crescent moon, rather similar to what was on Panswick Manor and Leonard Shoulder's house. Like, okay.
It looks like an object could be placed here.
Okay. So we need to be on the lookout for something to go there. We have a
A
substance.
thick, greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot. A thick, greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot. I haven't the faintest idea what it is. I don't wish to touch it.
Fair play. Can we put it in this pot?
I've scooped some of the greasy substance into the pot.
So if we see anything that needs lubricating, we have some grease.
In any other circumstance, this beautiful vessel would be one of my greatest finds yet. Here, it seems meaningless. In any other circumstance, this beautiful vessel would be one of my greatest finds yet. Here, it seems meaningless. Just an empty pot.
Okay. Yeah, we have a fair few pots.
I can't believe how well preserved these relics look. They must be ancient. Empty.
Okay.
Ash urns, perhaps. Empty.
Yeah, where are the ashes? If they're ash urns, then where are the ashes?
Ash urns, perhaps. Empty.
And this one is
A
broken.
thick, greasy substance is oozing from the broken pot.
Okay. Now, where do we want to start?
I'm unsure if this had any function. It seems bare of any detail. Whatever was once placed here is long gone.
Yeah, just these 2 pots.
I can't believe how well preserved these relics look. They must be ancient. Empty. It's in remarkable condition. Empty.
Okay, let's start from left to right. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay.
This figure makes my skin crawl somewhat. What exactly is it? It presents a small, rounded object. This figure makes my skin crawl somewhat. What exactly is it? It presents a small, rounded object. The man is presenting a small, rounded object. A remarkably accurate depiction for something that must be so ancient. Characters. Perhaps Greek in origin?
Okay, I don't think there's anything we can interact with here. I would be so intrigued to know what this says. I would be so intrigued.
It's an ancient vessel, the shape of which I haven't seen before. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank. I I can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks. There is a thin slot set into the front of it, not unlike a piggy bank.
So they're offering money. Or something like money. Okay.
Astonishing. An ancient device. A symbol is carved into the surface. I recall it from my research. The Ouroboros, a serpent swallowing its own tail.
Okay. Oh!
A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with an Ouroboros.
Okay. So we can take stuff. Oh.
A deep hole drilled into the wall. Perhaps there is some sort of key to activate this contraption. It moves a fraction, but appears to be locked in some manner.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you be. And I'm gonna explore the other rooms.
Goodness me!
Herbert?
Herbert? It's Herbert! What madness is this?
Can I pet
What
you?
on earth are you doing down here, you silly cat? Did you follow me? It looks absolutely starving.
Okay, so Herbert is hungry. We don't really have anything that would feed a cat. Okay. Okay. But again, we're just gonna look at everything. Get our bearings.
Something is catching what little light there is in this chamber. Something is hanging here. A writhing mass of serpents carved from stone. On the reverse side is a thin, notched shaft. Perhaps a key of some nature.
Okay, are you... Like this thing? Or... Again, we're just going to explore. We're going to explore and then we can start putting the puzzles together.
The statue echoes the mural back in the first chamber. The statue bears no moving parts or secrets, it would seem. Extraordinary. An ancient monument so deep beneath the earth. I know not the world I find myself in. There is a queer heat emanating from the stone. The statue echoes the mural back in the first chamber. Nothing of note here.
Okay. And that we just have the holes.
A hole has been driven into the side of the stone. I don't know why, but I really don't want to put my hand in there.
Okay. Let's leave this place. And go check out the last room.
Incredible.
Oh, dear. Okay. Hello?
My God! A severed hand is locked in a death grip on the handle. Who did this belong to? Ghastly. The fingers are icy cold. I've managed to pry it off. Should I keep it?
Correct me if I'm wrong, weren't we told that Samuel lost his hand? Samuel came out missing a hand.
The hand is dry and withered, like beef that has been left to age.
Well, I know someone who's hungry. I know someone who's hungry. This is weird. You're right, Herbert. Do you want a hand?
Ghastly.
Okay, you coughed up a coin.
A shiny gold coin. A gold coin. There are no markings on heads nor tails.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Let's see. I don't feel like I really explored this place. Let's see.
A bust of a mighty bull. It's facing southeast.
Okay, a bull.
The bust of an eagle. It's facing north, towards the goat. The bust of an ass. It's facing northwest. The bust of a dog. It's facing east, towards the bear. There's something in its mouth.
Ooh.
There's something in its mouth. Another gold coin. This one also has no markings.
Okay, so we've got 2 gold coins.
A menacing goat carved from stone. A carved bust of a cat. It's facing west. I think this is a bear. It's facing east.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get the feeling goats are often used as sacrifices. I get the feeling that... Oh, okay. Well, I'm just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we have a go at this puzzle. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.